If I were 25 again, I would never make these 5 mistakes. Intro, 30 seconds. If I could be 25 again, there's so much I wouldn't do the same. I know we can't turn back time. But if you were 25 today, maybe my story can change your life. Mistake number 1. Comparing myself to others. When I was 25, my biggest mistake was seeing myself as less than others. I constantly compared myself with people around me. Someone had a bigger house, a better salary, looked better than me. And with every comparison, a little part of me broke inside. What I didn't realize was everyone has their own time, their own journey, their own pace. But I crushed my self-confidence by measuring myself against filtered photos and success stories. Now that I'm 70, I finally understand. Your only competition is you. And if only I had loved and accepted myself back then, I could have achieved so much more in life. Mistake number 2. Wasting time. At 25, I had all the time in the world, but I wasted it. TV, endless scrolling on my phone, meaningless parties, hollow relationships. I never realized that time was the real wealth. I used to think I have my whole life ahead of me, but I don't even know when that life slipped away. Now when my knees ache every morning, I wish I had counted every day like a blessing back then. If you're 25, use every single day wisely. Read that book you've been putting off. Learn that skill you promised to start tomorrow, because tomorrow isn't guaranteed. Mistake number 3, neglecting relationships while chasing my career. I slowly lost the people who mattered most. My mother used to call every day. I'd say, "I'm busy." Friends wanted to meet. I'd reply, "Too much workload." And one by one, those bonds began to fade. Back then, I didn't understand that relationships aren't built, they're nurtured. Today, as I sit alone, looking through old photos, I've realized something. Money builds a house, but love builds a home. If there's someone you're upset with, forgive them. Because when you're 70, all you're left with is regret. Mistake number 4. Ignoring my health. When I was 25, health didn't feel important. Junk food, sleepless nights, hating exercise. This was my lifestyle. I kept thinking, I'm young, I'll take care of it later. But by 40, diabetes, blood pressure, back pain, they all moved in for good. Now every day starts with medicine and ends with a doctor's visit. Health is a slow investment. What you put in at 25 pays off when you're 60. If I could be 25 again, I'd dedicate at least 30 minutes daily to my body. Because when your body gives up, even all the money in the world feels meaningless. Mistake number 5, ignoring my passion. I studied engineering because everyone else was doing it. I took a job because it was time to settle down. Every decision was driven by fear of failure, of judgment, of letting my parents down. But deep inside, there was an artist who wanted to tell stories, and I silenced him forever. Now, in the final chapter of my life, those untold stories still visit me in my dreams, the ones I never dared to write. If you're 25, listen to your heart. At least try once. Otherwise, you'll spend your whole life thinking, what if I had just tried? Life doesn't let you rewind and live it again. But if you're 25, 30, even 35, you still have time. Take these 5 mistakes of mine and make them your lessons. Maybe you'll live a better life than I did. And